Hey, this is Carrie from Wrap Your Head Around Silks. This is the Expecting Ariels podcast, now with the Digitant family of podcasts. How's it going, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful week. Summer is here, hopefully, and hopefully you guys are having a great time, friends, family, getting the summer things done. Before we get started, roll it out is my answer to how you're going to get your rolling done every week. Now that I've started this, my body feels so much better. I don't know what I was doing without doing a full hour of rolling every week. We do it live on Zoom, and there's also a student portal. So really it's about the student portal because there's going to be a weekly video up there every week, 1 hour of rolling. We focus on the aerialist problems, and I'm adding a Tuesday night starting the 27th, which is... oh my God, is that today? I don't even know what day it is. Yes. So excited to have you there. Also, Aerial Rehab is about to come back out for you guys to check out. And today we have my very good friend, Sarah Romanowsky here. I asked her to come back to do a check-in because her husband went through the process of auditioning for Pink's Carnival Tour and booked it. So they have little Zari, who's in her second year, and so Sarah is solo parenting, meaning she's the one on the ground with the child, and Christian's touring. So I brought her back on to talk about navigating that. All right, guys, and this is a two-parter. So this is part one. Let's get started. Oh, Sarah. Hi. So we're doing a check-in on Sarah because her life has shifted quite a bit recently. And I've got a bean on my lap, feeling quite, she's feeling her 3.5-year-old self, I think.
And what's that these days?
I don't know. Kind of emotional.
Okay, that's fair.
Kind of emotional, a little bit. And then your baby Z, who's not a baby anymore, is taking a nap.
Yeah, she's taking a nap.
Oh, so good. Okay. So, Sarah, you've been on quite a few times, and I asked Sarah to come back on because they're going through some work stuff where it's changing how their family dynamics are because Christian, her husband, congratulations, Christian, is now on the Pink Tour.
Yeah, they're about to open in a week in the UK.
Where do they start? Oh, UK.
Yes. So they rehearsed for the month of April in Southern California, and he was able to come home every weekend. And then in early May, he flew to the UK. They continued rehearsals there, and they had the full sets and all the things. And yeah, it was interesting. They started the rehearsals in one city in the UK, and now they've transferred to another city. And now this is where they're going to open. And then they're just going to roll right into the European leg of the tour. And so he won't be back until mid-July.
So when Christian was in the audition process, I just remember it being so difficult for any type of family to work around a tour contract when it's not, you're in this process and the contract's not really solidified yet, but you're asked to completely open your schedule and not have a lot of lead time for things. It's so hard on parents.
Yeah, I think, schedule wise, we are completely on board supporting one another 100% in whatever career moves we want to make. The audition process was just kind of hard because he had to leave his current show, which was MJ1, before having a set contract to do the tour. So he had this initial job with Pink to perform in the iHeartRadio Awards show. And it was kind of yeah, you're probably going to come on tour with us after this, but we can't really say for sure. So he had to leave his job and basically cross his fingers. So that was hard. And, because leaving MJ meant losing our insurance and stuff. I mean, we just got our own insurance. It's fine. But yeah, it definitely changed things. So
Yeah, and Christian's doing tramp wall and dance and some aerial, right? For
Yeah.
Pink. And that's a huge tour. I mean, everybody's talking about it.
Hmm.
But what that means is that, he's going to be out of town, and now Sarah is what I usually call solo parenting versus single parenting, because
Sure.
there's still two parents, but
Yeah.
she's the one who's on the ground with the toddler. And you've actually also started to be in quite a few shows.
Well, I've been in a touch of burlesque for a while now, but something interesting that happened with this whole Pink tour is that a lot of puzzle pieces got shifted around amongst several different jobs because of this one thing. So Drea was working for this cruise line to install a show, but she had to be used for the Pink tour. So she had to remove herself from that temporarily. So to take her place was Meredith, her assistant.
Who is our friend and
who is our good
also
friend. Yeah,
the person who does aerial for Magic Mike.
exactly.
Which Drea also choreographed.
So Drea had shifted over to Pink. Mare shifted over into Drea's spot for the cruise line, which meant that Mare needed a backup for herself at Magic Mike, which meant me, the puzzle piece, moved into her spot while she was gone for like a month and a half. And then it just so happens that Magic Mike was also choreographed by Drea. And it's like a really similar team of people that created Magic Mike and also this Pink tour. So it's just kind of funny that Christian and I both started working with like this similar team at the same time, but everyone was kind of shifted around based on the schedule.
And from what I understood, like the Christian thing and the Sarah thing, they're completely unrelated, like you getting hired for those spots.
Yeah.
So you're backing up Mare.
Who's backing up Drea.
Who's backing up Drea, and then
Drea.
Christian is going in as his himself.
And then, so then Drea went to go work with Pink, which meant working with Christian. So it was just like a big circle, which is great. It's just so fun.
The lesson is, I guess, be prepared, because you just don't know when these things are going to happen, and be nice to people, because you don't know who's going to need to hire you.
Well, and something I thought was really cute was when he was going through the audition process, he said that a couple people came up to him and was like, "Oh, you're Sarah Romanowski's husband." I'm like, "That's right. You're my husband." It's not like, "Oh, you're Christian's wife." It's the other way around.
Well, we do call you the baddest bitch in the game as a term of endearment. We usually record earlier in the mornings, and she's usually like really happy to be on a device.
Oh.
Like behind me happily, but I think that she was like, "This is my time to cuddle with mama, and I want to cuddle." So, it only affects my sound editing later on, because she's just wiggling and singing. But
sorry, I couldn't do morning.
No, you have a lot to juggle right now, and that's part of the reason why I asked you back on. So Christian was coming home every weekend during the Southern California rehearsal process. They live in Vegas. And so, Sarah, talk to us about your life. You are, the parent on the ground with the kid, and let's talk about how you're navigating that.
Yeah, so he's in the UK right now, and this is the longest stretch that he's gone, which is about 2.5 months. After that, he'll be home for like a week, and then he'll be gone again, but I think only for a month or so. Then he gets a month off, and it's North American cities at that point. Then he gets a month off in like August, and then he goes back on tour. In October, he's going to be like up and down the California coast, which is great because I have family and friends all up and down California. And then they'll be in Vegas October 7th. And then that leg of the tour ends middle of November, and it ends in Orlando, which is great because that's where his family is. So I'll go meet up with everyone in Orlando and see the show again there. And then he gets 3 months off. which is great. And then he gets like a retainer and it's good. So mid-February, they do Australia and New Zealand. So it's just this first leg that's long. After that, it's really not going to be so bad. And, it was nice to have that month where he was able to come home on the weekend. So we were kind of easing into him being gone. And it's like anytime he would fly back, Z and I would go with him to the airport and take her little tricycle in and like wish him off onto the plane. And yeah, actually, by the way, she's obsessed with planes right now. She points to the sky and she says, "Avion, avion," every time we're flying. And she'll go, "Avion, take picture." I'm like, "You want me to take a picture?" Okay.
Oh, because that's the Spanish word for plane. Oh my
So
God,
she's
I love
obsessed
it.
with planes and big trucks. Every time we're driving and she says big truck, she points like a big truck. I'm like, yeah.
We were just traveling. She was on the plane for the second time in her life, and I asked her while we're sitting at the gate, "Are you hungry?" She goes, "No, Mama, I'm traveling."
Oh.
Right, Bean?
I love it.
No, Mama, I'm traveling.
Oh my gosh. Like the other day I went into her room when she woke up and she's standing there in her crib. She's like, "The stars are beautiful." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "The stars are beautiful." And she's pointing to the wall and it's a sticker with a few stars on it. I'm like, "The stars are beautiful. Maybe I should appreciate that sticker more." You're right.
Now she's talking about being at the airport. Bean, can I talk to Sarah? No? That's the whole point of the podcast, for me to talk to the ladies.
But yeah, like, so in terms of me and just my daily life kind of on my own with Z right now, every day is a little bit different based on my schedule. A few weeks ago, it was very busy because Mare was still gone. But now that she's back, I'm just doing like 2 shows a week at Magic Mike. So no big, easy peasy. So I do the rehearsal and a couple shows, and then I do a touch of burlesque, usually a couple times a week. So it's not so bad. And I teach some private lessons where I can squeeze them in, which is a little challenging because, not everyone is available at night after she goes down to bed. I'm trying to teach some during her nap sometimes, but it's getting hot outside. So that's rough.
Oh, I forget that summer is coming. And
Summer's coming.
we're getting June gloom here, which we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have that?
I mean, actually, now that you say that right now, it's like gloomy and cloudy outside. I'm supposed to have bungee later. We'll see if it actually happens. It looks a little omelous.
I love your bungee videos where it looks ominous because the clouds
Yeah.
give so much texture to the background.
Totally.
Now, when I'm with her by myself, like I just went on a vacation with her,
Yeah.
the two things that I find, and I'm just curious to see if you feel the same way. It's just me, I find it slightly easier because I don't have to negotiate the small things. I just like make an executive decision and then boom.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
The hard part is kind of, is definitely the emotional fatigue for me when I'm by myself
Yeah.
with her for, days and days and days.
Yeah.
What would you say what would you say?
I mean, for me, I take tons of breaks, like I go to EOS, the local gym in town. I go almost every day and I drop her off for like an hour to the daycare at the gym, hour or more. Sometimes I work out. Sometimes I play on my phone. It's just time for me. And then I've been scheduling a lot of social time for myself lately. Like I've been meeting up with friends. I've been dropping Zari off at like the daycare at the downtown Summerlin and then meeting a friend at Skinny Fats. Or like tonight I'm getting a sitter so I can go meet a friend for sushi after he gets off his show. And yeah, I've just, I take tons of breaks every day. Like I feel like every day I do something where I drop her off. So I just have some time for myself. Even today, it's like, oh, bungee later, even if it's just a class for myself. I just think it's so important. The other day, I have my like once a month check-in therapy session. I love my therapist. I always feel like I'm on my way to go hang out with a friend. And she's in a part of town that I never go to, but it's so cute. So even though it's like drop Zari up at the daycare, I go hang out with Patty. And I always pick up lunch at the same place. And so, I mean, that's how I do it. I just take a lot of breaks. And why not? It's so worth it.
Our friend group is broken up into two cities.
Yeah.
Half of us are in Vegas, half of us are in LA, and us LA ladies don't have the same exact type of resources that you have.
Yeah.
Vegas is kind of really family friendly, and
Yeah.
I'm sure there are a lot of cities and towns out there that don't have
Yeah.
that. But then you guys might also not have the same setup as you, because it's a performer town, both
Yeah.
of you in shows. I don't know if that's the case for for all
Right.
cities. They don't have the exact type of work. I wanted to ask you, how's Magic Mike feel? I wish I could see you. I haven't been out.
Oh, it's so fun. Like you just feel like a goddess doing that act. It's so cool coming down from the ceiling. I'm a sucker for good lighting. It is amazing lighting in this show. Like it's everything. And it's funny because the act is not hard in like a physical sense. I don't ever sweat. I don't get out of breath doing it. It's very smartly choreographed. It's really beautiful. But it's like there are always little things that afterwards I come off stage, I'm like, oh, could have done that little thing better. Let me fix that little thing next time. It's like nothing huge. And then when I look at playback later, usually it's fine, but it's just one of those acts where there are often little things that come up. You're like, okay, because you're also working with a partner and everyone's a little different. And the two guys that I perform with, they're totally different body types, different backgrounds in terms of what they've done with Ariel. And so, but it's nice because there's a lot of downtime backstage because you only do that act in the show and then the bow. So I've gotten back into training, like, because there's a point backstage, and the month and a half that Mara was gone, I'll just bring silks or hammock or whatever and train. I was like, oh, this is nice. I've missed this. So it's been a good way to kind of get that back in my schedule a little bit. And also I've started meeting up with Teresa on Mondays to train, which has been nice too.
Oh yes, our friend Teresa who
Who's been on the
swims
pod.
for
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to so I'm trying to like schedule training in because like I know I have a rig in the backyard, but when I'm alone and Zari goes down for a nap, like there's so many other things to do around the house. It doesn't occur to me to like go outside to train unless someone is coming to train with me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. That sounds like an amazing setup to have that time backstage and have a point to train on. I mean,
oh yeah.
That's a whole night of like train, perform, like feel really good at going into your performance because you're warm. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's really like cozy and spacious backstage versus like when I go over to a touch of burlesque, where like I'm trying to negotiate like tiny areas to put all of our things and preset our costumes over to touch of burlesque. It's just funny. It's just totally different. But it's fun. I really enjoy a touch of burlesque too. They're both fun in totally different ways.
Sarah, she just said the pants need a timeout.
The pants?
Like she was sweaty. Like her legs got sweaty.
The pants need a timeout.
Pants need a timeout. And then separately, you know how like as you learn your body, like you know how sometimes like your vag cheeks like get a little like stuck together.
Okay.
Or, like
yeah.
So or something, you know?
Where is this going? Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know, Mama. It's a little uncomfortable. And I'll like go and like separate them and give them some air.
Oh.
And she'll be like, it's all better.
Oh, okay. It's cute. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't remember my mom doing that for me, but
no. Zari actually had her 2.5-year doctor's appointment today. We'll check in.
And how did it go?
It was good. She didn't need any shots today, so that was a win. She doesn't need any more until she's like 4, I think.
Oh, you guys got them all done. We spread them out a lot, so we were like always needing something. But good for her. Has she grown?
It's funny because at her 2-year appointment, she was like 90th percentile in height, and now she's sort of like back to average. She's 3 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So great. And so she's 2.5.
And 2.5 means that I turned 40 because her half birthday is my birthday.
3.5.
And vice versa.
Wait, what, Bean?
I'm 3.5.
You're 3.5. That's right. She wanted to say she's 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sarah, that just happened. Your 40th birthday just happened.
Yeah. That's
Happy
awesome.
birthday.
Thank you.
This is your podcast happy birthday announcement.
Thank you. Yeah, we do the our every 6-month picture. So we did it a little bit early this year, right before Christian left, where him and I wear the same clothes and
Yes.
we hold her. Yeah.
My birthday is on.
Your birthday is October? Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of editing. Or if it sounds cute, I'll just leave it in.
Cool.
Because she's just screaming from her
Yeah.
toddler bed over there that
Aw.
it was her birthday's in October.
Aw.
So, you know, you're joining the Dirty 40s Club. How do you feel?
Oh, I love it. Yeah. No, it's really awesome. It was kind of cool because like backstage at Magic Mike, almost all the women are either 40 or about to turn 40. So it was like, that's cool. You know, being backstage with these badass women that are all like 40 and up, that's awesome.
There's a couple reasons for that. I think sometimes it takes a long time to build up your skill set.
Yeah.
There are younger ones, but I don't know. It takes a while to become established and people know and trust you because you have to build that trust with a lot of people in your career to sometimes land on the right gig.
Yeah. And also just hours on stage. The number of hours that you spend performing is just going to increase as you get older. So one would like to think that you're going to get better as you get older in terms of like, maybe you can't always do the same tricks or things that you could do. I mean, aerial's different. Like, I feel like aerial, you can continue to do a lot of the same stuff because it's just not quite as hard on your joints as like dance or acrobatics and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm definitely better than I was a few years ago, a year ago, 10 years ago. I think I'm a lot better. So that feels good.
Yeah, killing it. I love it.
And Christian on his tramp team for the tour, he's the oldest as well. I think they're all at least 10 years younger than him, the other guys.
Well, the thing with the Pink Tour, and I was speaking to one of my students who's a dancer, her boyfriend's on the tour too, and I didn't realize until recently that they were put on retainer for this whole time they weren't on tour. And that is unheard of in our industry.
Like 3 years?
Yeah.
Because they stopped in 2019, I think. 19
They've
or
been
20.
on retainer the entire time.
That is amazing.
I know. I mean, if I'm wrong, please somebody, email me. But
Wow. That is so cool.
I don't think so. I think that, there are a lot of artists that I could name right now, which I'm not going to, who do the exact opposite, where they replace you and you don't even know it. And she treats you like your family and pays you your worth. It is very uncommon, and there's a reason why she's who she is.
Well, and the first day that they had a rehearsal for the tour, it was near her home. And so she invited the cast to her home for dinner. And then Christian was telling me about it later. He was like, yeah, they cooked for us. And I'm like, when you mean they, you mean like their cook cooked for you? He's like, no, like Alicia and her husband were literally in the kitchen cooking for us. I'm like, that's cool. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Trippy.
the dancers are the same ones. They're my generation. They're in their mid 40s.
Which is so awesome.
Yeah, because she kept them. She wants them there. And those dancers landed on the best gig ever because they landed with an artist who is super loyal.
And in the audition process, they really seemed to prioritize like interviews were part of it, like recorded interviews that they showed to her. And like they really wanted to make sure that they were hiring adults and people who would be easy to work with, who were professional. Like they really made a point of that. It was very important to have a cohesive group on tour, which I'm like, awesome. Because we're so used to hearing the opposite.
Yeah.
That you just, we want the 20-year-old who we can ask to do anything and they're just going to destroy their body and then be useless after a year,
Yeah, and we're not going to pay them
a
lot of money. And
yeah.
And then what they get a lot of times, and we see it all the time, it doesn't have to be a pop show, it can be any type of show, right? Where people are being irresponsible in ways that at least we are like, what? Like wouldn't dream of stepping out of line in the way that some people do. Like if it says don't drink alcohol or smoke on property, and then they're doing that, like
the stories I wish we could share right now, because there are so many examples of people acting crazy
on contracts. I know.
And sometimes they don't even lose their job. And you're like, what? Or sometimes they do. It's all over the map.
Definitely among our friends groups, like we're like kind of goody two shoes.
Oh, for sure. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I'm like, I think only a couple of us in our group have tattoos. Do you have any tattoos? I don't have any.
No.
No. I don't think Mare has any. I don't think Tanya has any.
I barely have piercings. No, we're
very
Pollyannish, honestly.
But it's
like, we don't really do any crazy things with the hair. Like Meredith colored her hair like strawberry blonde, and we were like, whoa, like nobody's like doing some massive changes. We're very, like, I don't know. We just attracted each other and very au natural kind of.
Well, and also just like, that's why we're also no drama on jobs. Like we're not doing cocaine in the dressing room like some people are. Like, come on. It happens.
It happens. And I remember never just stepping out of line, but like if I did something in the choreography slightly wrong, I mean, I wouldn't let it go for like months, that's something I had to work on.
A little bit of that is okay. You just don't want it to be paralyzing. Because I totally look at videos and I'm like, oh man, my knee was slightly bent there. Oh, I'm going to fix that. It's good to have a hunger to fix things, but not an obsession where it like paralyzes you.
An obsession. I know. I definitely dance on the line of that because like a couple videos ago, I always like to wear socks when I'm doing silks.
Why? What?
I don't know. I got into a habit.
Wait, you climb in socks?
Yeah, I do it all.
Like with your feet? Oh my goodness.
I don't like showing my feet in class because.
Are they sticky on the bottom? Those kind of socks?
No.
Like hospital socks?
No, they're just socks.
Wow.
I just got used to it. I know. It's weird because I'm not even that, like I'm slightly injured.
Are you very, do you have an obsession with cleanliness with your feet?
No. I don't want people to see my nasty ass, not pedicured feet in class when I'm teaching. So I just put socks on and I leave them on.
The trick is pedicures.
Sarah's like, the way to fix that is to get pedicures and take care of your feet. And I'm like, yeah, but that would be more effort than me just slapping on a sock.
Like Christian actually notices like when I get my nails done. So I always get my nails done and it just makes me feel good. But I've tried, like, I was like, you know what, while he's gone, I'm just going to like not have my nails done. I lasted a day. I was like, no, I feel gross.
Okay. The last time I got my nails done, I got married and it wasn't the partner that I'm with. That's the last time I got my nails done.
Oh my God.
I don't, like, this is my nails. You see this? They're just short.
Well, your nails are great.
No, but they're fine. They're clean.
That's all that matters.
Why do I have nails? No, my hands are fine. My feet, I mean, when I take my socks off, I took my socks off yesterday because like the fabric had just been cleaned and I think they accidentally used softener at the studio, which is usually not.
Right. I don't use softener. Okay. Yeah.
Hold on, Bean. And it was like slick.
Tell me why you had
So, okay, why aren't there?
She said, tell me why you had to get married. She just asked me.
Very deep questions being asked by toddlers here. You're like, should we get into that like now? Is this
Bean, I can talk to you about that later, but I'm not married anymore. It's just you, me, and Papa. We're a family.
Love it.
Okay.
The eek face. Well, there's this thing called a narcissist. Just kidding. Okay, moving on. Totally. It's in my headset. And they trick you. Wait, no, what I was going to say was, why aren't there, or if there are, tell me, why aren't there spas with the daycare attached?
I don't know.
Where you can
And
go drop your kid off and then you get your nails done, you get your hair cut, you do all the things, and you pick them up and go.
I feel like the Korean spas should have that, but they don't.
Wouldn't that be just perfection? Come on.
I mean,
Meet up with your other mom friends, go get your mani-pedis, have some wine. Come on.
you're asking some very good questions here.
This is where the hard-hitting questions are asked.
Those Korean spas in LA are amazing though because they have such good food. They have like the dim sum and
At the spa?
and the ramen at the spa. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I know. And then like the good teas.
I went to one of those Korean spas once and they made me wear a very ugly t-shirt and shorts. Is that still a thing?
Wait, no, the ones that I've gone to, you just walk around naked.
Oh, sorry. That was for the co-ed floor. There was the floor of just women, then there's the floor of just men. Then there's the co-ed floor where they make you look hideous with like a mustard orange t-shirt and shorts.
But you can hang out with your dude.
Yes. And then you can lay on all the clay balls that are hot, stuff like that. Like the sauna.
If I was in a relationship with a woman, which I'm sure I'll never be because I'm pretty straight. I'm straight arrow. That's one of the things that I would do.
Oh, fast.
I would go with my that would be date night for sure.
Yeah.
To like the Wii spa. Anyways, we are off topic. So, but wait, go back. So, what were we talking about? We were talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
This is what happens. Oh, my feet.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was.
This is very important. Get close to your headphones, ladies and gentlemen. Kara's about to say something really important about her feet.
So, I usually wear socks.
Okay.
And what you can see is you can just.
Are they toe socks?
No, they're regular socks. They're black socks from Amazon. I've got a bazillion of them now. Now that I bought a new bag because they started to wear holes in them, and I started to wear them with holes, and then my students were like, "Are you homeless? Do I need to help you?" I know. So what happened is I'll do a trick or I'll do a skill, and my feet will have a blip of a moment where I am not engaged.
I get it.
And that video will never see the light of day. I am so obsessed with that.
I understand.
Because you can see the foot. It looks completely disconnected from my body for at least a half a second.
I know. There are little things like that in my head. For example, there's a sequence that I do all the time. I perform it all the time. It's in my routines, whatever. There's a moment where I have to wrap the silk while sitting kind of around my body, or something happens where I'm.
Is this a secretary plank drop?
Yes.
Oh, how did I know that?
So right before I go into the plank, I think it's when I have to push my foot on. My bottom foot, I feel like I have to concentrate so hard on cleanly putting my top foot in that my bottom foot suddenly is like, bleh. And I'm like, so every time I have to consciously think, point your right foot, because otherwise it just relaxes. I'm like, why are you doing that? We've had this conversation. You are going rogue right now. Like, what is happening?
Oh my God.
Or like at Magic Mike, there's a point where we kind of like, in Blades of Glory, when they go like crotch to crotch, like sliding across the eyes. There's kind of a move like that at Magic Mike where I'm like scissoring. And for some reason, I've noticed in a couple of videos when I slide down, my knees sometimes will relax just a tiny bit. And I'm like, Sarah Romanowsky, straighten your knees. I am so mad at you right now. So now every time I do that, I'm like, straighten your knees, straighten your knees. It's like these little things you have to constantly pick at, but you just have to do it. And it's okay. It's totally fine. We just have to do it.
Well, my students, what the issue is that our percentage of little moments like that are very small.
Sure.
Right?
I'd like to think, sure.
We'd like to think. Like to the point where I'm watching my video and I only see one, but it's so irritating that it's like I gotta do it again. Whereas my students, their ratio is like
right.
1-to-1.
Sure.
Or like
or 70-30. So you're like, so where do I start? And then you're like, if I have to think this hard about this one thing, but they're having to think that hard about everything.
I
like,
know.
No wonder they're tired.
That's, I also have a lot of empathy too, because I'm just
Right.
like,
I know.
when I have that feeling of like disconnection
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, how did I let myself do that?
I know.
And then you compare it, you're like, man, that's rough.
Well, I remember coming back from C-section and holding the silks. I might have even been wrapping my wrist and having to like do that little like giddy up ball change to like get myself hyped up to invert and push and jump off the floor and then use my toes on the poles to get my hips up and then
You
straddle.
were saying your full name at that time too, Sarah Romanowsky. What the fuck?
And I was like, oh, is this what beginner students feel like? Oh, that sucks. It's okay. Makes me appreciate the journey a little more. Okay, I have a side question that has nothing to do with this.
Yes.
Have you been watching Ted Lasso and did you finish?
No.
Oh, you don't watch it?
What is it?
Ted Lasso? What do you mean? What is it?
No, I have no idea.
Oh my God, you have homework.
Okay, what is Ted Lasso?
Oh my God.
I've heard of it, but what
Apple
is it?
TV, Ted Lasso.
That's why I don't have Apple TV.
No, you need to get it just to watch this, and then you can cancel it.
Is it a episodic?
It's 3 seasons. It's done. So you'll know,
Okay.
like if you watch the 3 seasons, you're done.
Okay.
It is the feel-good show we've all needed.
Okay.
The character development is so good. The arcs are so satisfying. The ending, fantastic. That's all I'll say. I just thought maybe you were watching it.
Dude, I don't have Apple TV.
Well,
do you have Peacock?
Yeah.
Have you seen Bupkis?
No. Should I watch it? Will it make me feel good? I don't want.
It's hilarious.
Okay.
I was like, who the fuck is Pete Davidson? Oh, sorry, Bean.
Oh, it's
You know
him?
what I'm saying?
It's that guy?
Yeah, it's his show.
It's the
like,
guy who's somehow dated every gorgeous woman in Hollywood?
Yes.
How?
Well, he's a comedian and he's funny.
But God, he looks like so tired all the time.
Yeah, he just looks high, you know?
Yes. He looks like that guy from high school who hung out in the 4th corridor. Anyway.
Yeah. Joe Pesci and the woman from Nurse Jackie. Oh, what is her name?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like slightly autobiographical, but it's like dramatized. And it's scripted.
And it's actually funny.
I think it's hilarious,
Okay.
but
All right.
it's also like, you have to watch it when your kid isn't around. It's pretty adult.
I just in life in general these days, I'm just focused on things that make me feel good. I'm not going to watch any shows that make me depressed or
Right.
I don't even watch the news. I'm just trying to filter out the negative right now.
I did all of the Breaking Bad, and that is really dark.
Well, that's a good show. That's somehow dark, but also so that show didn't like get me down though.
Oh, it didn't, because it's quite dark.
It is. You know what? If I watched it today, maybe it'd be different.
Maybe.
My experience of how I take in media post baby versus pre baby, totally different. I feel like I'm quicker to be bummed out by things now. So I'm more cautious.
You and T talk about that all the time. I don't have that, I don't think. Like in my brain.
You're not affected by like watching violence or
Yeah, like in my brain, it's like still so in a fantasy world.
Not me. I see someone's arm get hacked off, then my arm starts hurting. I'm like, oh, God. Too empathetic. Stop, make it stop.
So yeah, Mama Life and Aerial Life, turns out that they work quite well together. And, we just go with it, right? It just kind of like...
Make it work. It's fine. Take breaks.
Making it work.
Take breaks. And also like when you do kind of get frustrated or like, stop asking me that same question or, with your toddler, you got to be gentle with yourself too, with your child and also with yourself. Like it's not always going to be perfect and that's fine. It's all part of the process. We're all figuring each other out. And you know what? Like, yeah, like sometimes Zari will be obnoxious like any toddler, but man, she's also like so much cooler now. Like every month older she gets, it's like new things are happening, new discoveries, more personality coming out, more cuddles. Like the other day, she just wanted to cuddle in bed with me. and pretend, quote unquote, to be asleep. I'm like, this is what you want to do? Okay. I am on board. Done.
Yeah, me and the bean. I it's a very complicated emotion because when she does go to school at some near future point, I think I might be like completely equally devastated
Oh,
as I am elated to have
I'm.
that time every single day.
When does preschool start?
Well, she is a October baby, which actually puts her 1 year further because the break off is like August or September.
So does that mean, so same with Zari?
You don't want to be a baby anymore.
Same with Zari because she's November. Does that mean she'll be on the older
Yes.
side? Well, that's good. Everyone says that's
Yeah.
good, right?
Yeah. So that you are not underdeveloped for the kids around you. So that would mean this fall we'd still be in preschool, and the next year would be pre-K, and the next year would be kindergarten. So she's still quite a ways from that. And like when she was first born, it was a huge transition for me. But now that I'm in it, like I'm enjoying it so much.
Yeah.
Just being with her, and we have our little routines together,
Yeah.
and
You have your rhythm, your flow with her.
we have our rhythm, and you know, I keep on saying to her like, I'm gonna cry because you're growing up so fast, and she goes, I don't want to be a baby anymore. She just screamed that about a minute ago. I don't want to be a baby anymore. So
I love when Zari gets in my arms and she can't kind of lays back like a baby. I'm like, you want to be a baby right now? You want to pretend to be a baby? She's like, yes.
ah, it's so cute. Well, I hope to get Christian when he gets settled into his world over there. I'm going to reach out to him for his perspective on everything and being away from the baby, because I know that that is so hard too.
Yeah, we FaceTime a lot every day. And it's there's an 8-hour difference, but we somehow make it work. And sometimes even when I'm like getting ready at the beginning of the day, if I just put the phone down and they're FaceTiming, like he'll entertain her, chat with her, practice ABCs. Sometimes she has her pretend makeup kit and she's like, quote unquote, done his makeup on the phone.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So yeah, FaceTime and Marco Polo has been really great for that. But yes, of course he misses her and he'll be so elated when he gets to come home.
Is she at the age where she is very cognizant of him not being there right now?
I mean, it's hard to say because you can't really ask a 2.5-year-old like what their understanding of anything is. But she'll definitely say throughout the day, she's like, call him. Like she knows like we call daddy. And then sometimes she'll randomly say, Daddy's working now. I'm like, yes, Daddy's working now.
Oh my God. The funniest thing, we've had to explain to her why we have to leave and go to work. And so she's like, I don't want you to work. I want you to stay here with me.
Right.
And so we say, well, we need to work because we need money for food and toys and clothes. And so every single time I'm like, I got to go to the studio. She's like, for toys and clothes and food?
Yes, exactly.
Like,
I get paid in toys.
She's like, well, I think I need that. So go ahead. I'm fine with that for you to leave for that reason. But I think this year, like after 3 years old and a little bit, like 3 years, 3 months, it started to be like, where's Papa right now?
Oh,
like she's very cognizant. So we went on vacation and she got really homesick, but at the same time didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
It was very confusing, I think, in her brain.
Yeah. She's like, this is fun, but it's not the normal.
Yeah.
They love routine and consistency and patterns. Yeah. They love to be able to expect things.
Yeah. As do I.
Yeah.
Which makes our lives kind of hard.
But it was fun. Like the trip was good.
Well, I ended up on it by myself, obviously, because my dad had his medical stuff. We had, oh my God, we swam. We're like fish.
Nice.
We swam so much. And, you know, it was great, but then it kicked my ass because I was tired. Yeah.
Did you have to recover when you got home?
I think I'm still recovering.
Yeah. I get it. That's a lot.
My computer broke right when I got back. So, Like if your computer, car, or refrigerator goes down, your whole life goes down.
Or phone. Yeah, for sure.
Or your phone. Yeah.
For
Those
sure.
four things. Well, this was fun.
It was fun. I love it.
I miss you.
I love coming on here. I miss you too. I hope, well, you know, when his show is in LA, I'm hoping I can find a way to make a trip out for that. And then also just when he has those 3 months off, I want to just make a trip on my own. Come to Southern California. Come hang out.
Yeah. Well, then also when he's on his 3 months, he doesn't have to be on a Cirque schedule anymore, obviously, because you guys are no longer doing that. So
yeah. I mean, we could travel as a family, or I could just travel on my own. Come on.
Pink Retainer, I think, would be in the category of best job in the world.
Yeah. It's great.
Pretty much.
Totally.
Or just Pink, period.
Totally.
All right. Well, Sarah, I will speak to you at some point soon. But the listeners, I'm sure you'll come back. There'll be another reason.
There's always a new
just do it
phase.
again. New phase.
Parenting.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. This bean finally settled down. I'm going to take her to her lunch, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Enjoy. Talk to you soon.
Oh, Sarah, I just love having you on here. I mean, I love every interview I do, but it's a treat. It's a special treat for me to have you. So, yeah, guys, looking forward to part 2 of this. I'll get more into it next week, but she's coming back for 2 in a row. And check me out in the show notes, Roll It Out class. I love for you to join me. It's like something that you got to build into your schedule anyway, and this is one way to do it. All right, my friends, please honor me with a 5-star rating and a review. It means so much. I am a slave to the algorithm, and there's nothing I can do about it except for ask for accolades and social proof. And if you want to be on this podcast, please, Carrie at wrapyourheadaroundsilks.com. Share your stories with us. And we're with Digitent Podcast. Greener Grass is my other podcast with Kelly McVeigh. We have a huge, broad topics like span. So different from this, which is like a niche of a niche of a niche. Please check me out there. Really, really fun interviews there as well. I mean, Kelly talking about our ridiculous lives. All right, my friends, Digitent Podcast is awesome. Check out there. They just pulled on a couple more podcasts, all health and wellness based. All right, my friends, over and out. This is Carrie from Wrap Your Head Around Silks. This is The Expecting Aerialist.